Я уж думал, труп уже пропал куда-то. Так. Взять плакат из кучи. Где куча-то? Да ладно, блядь. Чё так далеко-то, эй? Двинококс, бля. И этот дебил ведь где-то тут еще и свое ожерелье сраное потерял, блин, которое никак найти не могу, бля. Что ты там драешь? Да-да-да, усердие. Ну-ка.
Were you aware of Tom's past incarceration?
That's the first thing he told me when he offered me the job. He didn't want me hearing about his past from anyone else.
Did it surprise you to find out about it?
Not really. I was already aware of his reputation before I met him. That's why I came to the Turtle in the first place.
Most people would have run away because of that.
Not me. I thought a man like him could give me stability, you know? At least to some degree. And I wasn't mistaken.
Молодец. Молодец. Чуть не могу. Ну-ка.
Tell me, Sabrina, do you really believe Tom has renounced his life of crime?
He proves it to me every day he tells the truth. Tom Watts is a good man. One of the best.
And you don't think he might fall back into his sordid ways?
We can all do terrible things, Dr. Reed. And we never know what we're really capable of until it's too late.
Ладно, хорошо, давай, Шон.
Miss Cavendish, would you be willing to help me locate Sean Hampton?
You better ask Tom, sir.
Why not answer me directly?
We respect the privacy of our customers here, sir. Only Tom can decide who to speak to and what he'll say to them.
Все, понял я.
Miss Cavendish.
Том Уотс. Том Уотс. Ворота заперты. Блять, я просто даже не знаю, где сраное ожерелье-то искать. О. Шиллинги. Обыскиваем. Там вас-то подбухивает одну харю. Мистер Звонзи здесь тусил. Все на распашку оставил. Арчер Вудбид. Ладно, Том Уэйтс, давай. Болтаю друг с дружкой. Блин. Хера-то у тебя нет. Ладно, Том Уотс, бухти за Хэмптона.
Welcome back, Doctor. What can I do for you?
Tom, I need to find Sean Hampton as quickly as possible. I've been told you could help me.
I heard the sad saint was recovering at Pembroke Hospital. Did he leave or something?
Чё ты бухтишь-то, ну-ка?
I believe he returned to his flock. Can you confirm that?
Oh, I bet you're right. Sean can't help but worry about the poor and sick. Oh, I guess it has something to do with what happened to him as a baby.
Все болтают, все рассказывают.
But I heard that the sad saint was abandoned as a baby in front of a Catholic orphanage in Dublin. Well, would explain his faith and need to help everyone.
Был еще младенцем. Шон Хэмптон. Окей. Шон Хэмптон, блять. Один столб я завалил. Блин. Свонзи не тронем, этого осталось не тронуть.
The important thing is I find him quickly.
Why not try his night asylum? He takes care of those who need a meal or a roof there.
Where is it?
It's in an old warehouse, northwest of here. Just follow the bank to the west and go north when you reach the end of the pier.
Окей.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Покеда, мистер Уотс. Так, все туда, да? Не туда щелкнул. Угу. Вернуть родственнику, там же плакаты. Где это сраное ожерелье, блядь? Ну ты, ну где-то тут, блин. Опять чуть-чуть побегаем, попробуем найти, да? Забрать ожерелье. В смысле, блин, забрать? Откуда его забрать-то?
Good evening, sir.
Well, I could say the same about you, young man. More to the point, who the hell are you?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
And I am Archer Woodbead. Please excuse my assertiveness. I often forget I'm just an old prune.
Mm-hmm.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
People used to feel safe around here. They had the gangs protecting them. Now all they do is bicker and plot against one another.
Missing the good old days, are you not?
Trust me, son. The longer you live, the less meaning your existence will have.
Mm-hmm.
You need to remember the days you still had beliefs.
And what about the gangs?
Back in my day, people trusted the wet boot boys. We looked out for the docks and its families. Nowadays, they're just a bunch of greedy fuckers.
You were a
I was their leader for a time, believe it or not. Now these bastards act like I'm nothing. Not one of them. They owe me some damn respect.
Да ладно. Остынь, с тех пор, как Эндрю вступил в стража Привена, у него сынишка, значит, в Привенах и мокрых ботинах была уважаемая банда, когда он там стоял, да. Пьяница, торгаши, блин.
If you were such a respected figure, surely you have many interesting stories about this part of town.
You bet I do, but make no mistake. I'm no rat, sir. Some secrets are best left buried.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure a district as colorful as the docks must have plenty of stories about strange visitors and creepy characters.
So, you want me to
Хотите послушать байку, по-моему? Да, хочу.
If you don't mind.
The sewer dog is a bitch. Appropriately named. An old woman dressed in rags. She has an elegance, though. Despite her ugliness. I saw her once. Scared the life out of me.
Да ладно.
Any remarkable new faces around here?
Nobody. Well, there's that boy Rufus the Curse. I like him, despite the reputation he's made since his parents died. Poor little bastard.
Poor bastard.
Do you still know anyone? From the old days, I mean.
Most of them are dead. I still give Miss Gillingham salutations. She doesn't remember me. She did once like me. Boy, she was a beauty back then.
Who would you trust around here?
The owner of the Turquoise Turtle's a decent fella. Tom's his name. Sean Hampton's all right too. Don't particularly share his religious views. He's quite devout, if you catch my meaning.
Понятно. Так, история в порте. Что скажете о районе? Ну-ка.
Have you always been so bitter?
It's not bitterness, it's poorly masked disgust. When everything turns to shit, we all have to eat a spoon or two.
No.
With everything that's happened recently, the war, Spanish flu, I must concede that these are difficult times.
A few nights ago, I saw a kid eating a rat. He was right in front of one of those abandoned houses nearby, just chewing on a living rat's insides.
А я тоже крыс жру, чё?
Tell me everything you know about the Guard of Priwen.
Andrew never told me what they do. I do know they're vigilantes with military training. Access to some impressive firepower.
And what is your
Vigilantes.
personal opinion about the Guard, then?
This Guard of Priwen is just another gang preying on the young and naive. Preying on people like my boy. I know how it works. I invented it.
Ну-ка, что там у него? Винит стражи Привена в исчезновении сына.
Why did your son really join the Guard of Priwen?
If I believed in a higher power, I'd see this as punishment for my own sins. I deserve it for all the young men I enlisted back in the day.
So your son has left you nothing to explain his actions? No letter or message?
Not even a note. I'm a proud man, Dr. Reed. But I would kneel and pray if I thought it would give me my Andrew back.
Ну-ка.
You don't believe in God, though, do you, Mr. Woodbead? So why did he join?
Now I think about it, Andrew joined the Guard, not to defy me, but to follow in my footsteps, to make me proud.
Tell me about the Wet Boot Boys, Archer. I want to know more.
We were there for the families and each other. It was us against the world. We were vicious, tough, even cruel. But we were united.
You sound like you were some kind of radical union member.
Yes, nowadays the communists and gangs squabble over pointless territory. Sounds stupid when you say it out loud.
Да, звучит глупо.
I'm looking for a man named Sean Hampton. Can you help me?
The sad saint. Even when he was young, his faith and dedication were inspiring. A beacon even, if I may say so.
Interesting. But have you spoken to him recently?
I spoke with him about my missing son a few days ago. I've not seen him since he was attacked by some drunkard and left the vicinity.
Понятно.
Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye, sir. Ну я же здесь везде, блин, носился. Уже. И нигде это сраное ожерелье не валялось. What have you done? Ой, кто-то там. Колечко, колечко, кольцо. Зимур. Так, это подъем на мост. Здесь же был не открывающийся сундук.
It's locked. It's locked.
Блять. О!
to my beloved.
А раньше же не было его здесь, блядь.
Fishburne, that sneaky bastard.
Так, и что с этим ожерельем? Что-то ведь с ним не то. А я так только что понял, да? Эй! От Сеймура и его любимой матери. Отдать ожерелье Сеймуру, отдать Стелле. Стелле, наверное, отдать надо. Что-то прикол. Я уж забыл, в чем прикол там. Стелла.
Good evening, madam. It's Dr. Reed again. May I come in?
You best come back in the morning, Doctor.
Не, утром я не могу.
The disease takes away the good people too, madam. Why not let me in?
It's Mrs. Fishburne. Stella Fishburne. And yes, indeed. Why not let a doctor in?
Угу. Привет.
I had a good sleep. I've been nothing but worry.
Сейчас тебя обобру сначала.
It's locked, all right.
Блять. А чё ты поназапирала? Там, главное, сейфы открытые стоят.
Please don't stay too long, sir.
Тут она свои тумбочки запирает. Вот же, видите крест? Почему меня не штырит от него? Щи, блин. Стал вампиром, блин, а меня от крестов не штырит. Что за приколюхи? Что за подставы? Привет.
So you have questions about the flu, then?
Yes, among other things.
Forgive my rudeness at the door. It's just my son doesn't like strangers coming in the house.
На,
I
ожерелье.
believe you may find this necklace of interest.
What is it? I don't understand.
It's a gift your son was hoping to give you. But I'm afraid it links him to the nearby murders.
You mean this belongs to one of his victims? Jesus.
Да ладно.
I knew this day would come. Please, Dr. Reed, accept this for your trouble and leave me be.
This day? You mean you already knew? Are you buying my silence? I will not be an accomplice in this.
No, no. My son's crimes distress me more than you can imagine. But I'm his mother. I love him, I do.
Поэтому покрываешь, да? Все. Убийца-рецидивист. Да.
How is life around here?
Life has always been hard in the East End. But it's everywhere nowadays, isn't it?
Violence has always fed on poverty, don't you think? It's a cruel law of the human condition.
And selfishness is their rotten fruit. These days, you can just die in the gutter and no one will bat an eye.
Do you think the increase in violence has anything to do with the epidemic?
Don't know. But it's most likely linked to the gangs, if you ask me. Recently, it's like everyone has had to pick a side.
Да.
May I ask what you do for a living, Mrs. Fishburne?
Since my husband died, I worked at the Dawson Rope factory, but it closed before the war. I occasionally help at the night asylum, in exchange for food.
How do you pay the rent, then?
My
Сынишка.
Seymour works at the docks, just like his dad. He's very attached to the house he grew up in.
Сынишка, говорит, там людей грохает.
But we get by all right.
Did your husband die in the war?
Oh no. My Jack was a docker. He died when my Seymour was just a lad. The poor boy saw his dad slip and fall from that scaffolding.
Да.
The orphan that regards you as a mother. Please tell me about him.
Не об этом сирота.
You mean Rufus? I wish I could do even more for the poor boy. Most people are so selfish.
But you're not.
Years may have passed, but I haven't forgotten how it feels to go through days with nothing but an empty stomach.
Угу. Вы в курсе, что у вас сын убийца?
Simply bullying people. He has a taste for blood, and you know it, don't you, Stella?
One night, he told me straight up, in his own words. It was several days after one of his episodes.
Episodes.
Why did he confess? Did you suspect something?
No. I guess he wanted his old mum to help him fight his
Demons. Стелла способна сдерживать ярость Сеймура. Блять.
Did Seymour tell you everything that night?
More than I could stand. The words he used to describe his hate, his rage, how he feels when he's done it.
Done it. Да.
Tell me about these demons Seymour needs your help to fight.
Seymour used to be such a happy child, and he is still a helping son most of the time. But when he gets angry, he can hardly contain his rage.
All men and women are born innocent, Mrs. Fishburne. But there can be a monster within any of us.
Do you think he can be cured, Doctor? Do you think something can extinguish this rage inside my Seymour?
Ну, блять.
I'm afraid these demons, as he calls them, are just a delusional justification to distance himself from his actions.
There ain't no hope, then. Somehow, somewhere, my son has turned into a monster, and nothing will bring him back.
Так, почему...
Stella, I know you are ashamed of your son's crimes. So why do you protect
Бедная
Seymour?
старушка,
I can't report my own son, can I? Not a burden I could bear.
Burden? How do you mean?
They'd hang him for sure. I won't send my only son to his death.
Ну, оставь тогда его. Ну-ка. Ему грозит смертная казнь.
I understand your pain, but you cannot mother him forever.
If someone ever found the courage to speak to the police, I will take my share.
I will take my share.
I'm trying to locate Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where he could be?
You talking about the one everyone calls the sad saint? The man who takes care of the homeless?
The very same, Miss Fishburne.
I'm sorry. I don't know where his shelter is. But if you ask around, I'm sure you'll get your answer.
Goodbye, Miss Fishburne.
Пока.
Take care of yourself.
Take care of yourself.
It's locked.
Охренеть, конечно, тут семейки-то. Где этот убийца-то ходит? Вон он стоит, блядь. Так, в двух словах быстренько переболтаем.
Do you know a man who lives in this part of town? A man named Sean Hampton. I'm looking for him.
Sorry, sir. I don't know a lot of folks around here. Most prefer to avoid me.
I don't think you should talk to him. He may be very sick.
Thanks for the tip. You might want to check the Turquoise Turtle. It's a pub not far from here. The barkeep knows everyone in these parts.
So long, Rufus. Be careful. Take care.
Привет, убийца. Ну ты один из них же.
Good evening, Mr. Fishburne.
Yeah.
Any chance you can help me find Sean Hampton?
The sad saint. Why would you talk to that cunt?
Actually, that's confidential.
Really? Well, go ask someone else then. I'm sure Tom Watts will gladly answer you.
Ну-ка, про убийство.
Tell me about your victims, Seymour. Who were they? Why them? Was there a link?
Why should there be? They just kept getting on my nerves at the worst times, that's all.
How many? How many victims?
It's not like I keep records. It happens when it happens.
It happens when it happens.
You feel nothing, do you? No empathy for your victims at all?
You seem pretty calm yourself, don't you?
Да, психопаты.
All right. Well, our calm's the only thing we have in common then.
Did you take pleasure in killing them, Seymour? All those people, all those lives extinguished.
I take no pleasure from it. Just gives me peace. Stills the anger.
На войну тебя надо отправить, и все.
Don't you think you should seek help? Talk to someone you trust, someone who cares about you.
No. And don't dare speak about me to your colleagues either. Keep your mouth shut tight. Especially about my mum.
Keep your mouth shut tight.
This rage you feel, have you ever been able to control it? Resist it?
I tried. For my mum, I tried for her. Telling the truth made me feel better. For a while.
Why is your mother protecting you, Seymour?
I'm her son. She's the only one who knows me. Sometimes I think she knows me better than I know myself.
I understand you love her, but can't you see the awful situation you've put her in?
Do you think my mum would have a better life if I were dead? She seems so sad to know me sometimes.
I understand your mother's situation. Obtaining justice at the price of betraying her own flesh. It's quite a dilemma.
It might be my mum's wish that I end up swinging from a hangman's noose. But she wouldn't want to be the one who ties a knot round my neck.
Ладно, покеда, блядь, убийца. Goodbye, Mr. Fishburne. Сдали, значит, да? Что тут взять плакаты с кучи? Давай. Бля-бляха-муха. Чё я все время это, как его не то? Выдающийся охотник на вампиров. Так, погоди, я поспать, если чё, где есть? Есть. Пим-пим-пим. Блять, опять.
Another disgusting ghoul did it, don't you think?
I don't think so. Wounds are clean.
The freaking vampire did.
I can't say, but whatever did this carefully avoided the archeries. We've found ourselves a bloody artist.
Что там, блять, огнеметчик, что ли, стоит, бля? В противогазе. Мыслька бежит. Ладно, мыслютка, живи пока. Хоба! Нифига себе, опять все заперли. Через огнеметчиков придется идти, да? Или через эти... Да, тут, блядь, другие доки. Давай через эти доки пройдем. Ой. Ух Ух ты, нихера себе. Нихера себе. Ты рубитесь.
Filthy piece of shit!
На. На. Ам-ням-ням-ням-ням, говорит, ты, говорит, собачки самые вкусные. Что делаешь-то? Сгори нахер. А он типа что, человека жрал, что ли, блядь? Трупья везде валяются. Новые сундучки появились, нет? Нихера здесь никого нет. Хоть ладно бились с этим, как его, с оборотнем, а то обычно, блин, стоят в соседних комнатушках и бухтят друг на друга. Ой, 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 ой. Да. Да, блядь. Сгорел нахер. Блади личи, блядь. Сейчас покажу Блади личи. Иди сюда. Орет еще, блин. Все. Блади личи, блин. Ругается еще. Что-то вроде светилось, не? Что-то помаргивало. Нет, нет. Ладно. Где там?
It's locked, all right.
Да ладно, вы чё, опять меня не пускаете, что ли? Ладно. Хер с тобой, блядь. Дикий крик прорезал сумрак. Пойдем к этим. Здесь ворота тоже заперты, да? В мышке.
Seems like the guard of Prewen is on Sean Hampton's trail too.
I'll send you to hell. Don't like that, do you? Crush the leech, boy! Sorry, monster!
Блять, ты задрал со своим огнеметом сраным! Да блин. Да блин! Со своими переключениями просто-напросто задрали. Скотина, блядь. Туда-сюда прыгает и прыгает. Давай. Мышей нажрем сейчас. Куда?
This is despicable.
Despicable. Да ладно, нормально все. Сюда.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Хорош уже, блин.
This is despicable.
Че ты там жрешь? Нет этих дебилов-то. No. Жизнюшки-то не подлечишь свои, да, все? Despicable. Блять, скотина, а? Да блять! Да идите нахер, блин, со своими... Да пошел ты нахер. скотина! Так. С этим дробовиком, блин. Перезаряжать что-то там. This is despicable, блин, да. Тоже так думаю. I have this thirst for blood.
Look lively! It's on to us!
Да иди ты нахер, блядь, со своими попрыгушками. Да иди ты нахер, блядь! Вот так вот. Я имею в виду проблемы с управлением, гробят всю игру просто-напросто. Так, выносят меня, скотины. Надо прокачаться чутка, что ли. Хорош, блин. Кривляться. Пойдем подкачаемся немного. Где там, куда там? Прямо и налево, да? У меня опыт это всего 1300. Эй, а куда я прибежал? Этот все с трупом возится. Алкаш что скажет?
Good evening, Miss. What? I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
I really don't know. I heard he'd been abducted. I don't know if he's back.
Who could tell me that?
About the sad saint. I try asking Tom what's about him.
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney.
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney. Я сейчас всех наведу, сейчас прыгну. Хоба! И всем похеру вообще. Да ладно, говорит. Свой же. Ладно. Так. Одну сделаем. Нет. Запчастей нет. Ладно, пусть пока тут лежит. Музыка такая. Так, что будем прокачивать-то? Аутофагия. Мгновенно восполнить здоровье. Это приведет 300 единиц исцеления. Скорость восстановления уменьшает объем. Здесь больше крови. Восстановление 1,5. Исцеление 500. А мне опыта не хватит на все вот это вот. Кстати, блин. Увеличить запас крови. Число патронов, 3 сыворотки. Повышает урон. Восполняет сколько. Запас придется увеличивать чутка хотя бы, раз мы не можем прокачать, блин. И эту давай. Блин. Окей. Да. Санированная, здоровая, тяжелая. 79. 75. Ну, на сегодня все.